Hey everyone, Naoshi here. So, I'm going to make a quick video to address a topic that I've discussed with a few people that I know. Um, and I wanted to get the community's opinion on it. Basically, the issue that has come up recently is I'm known for generally asking my opponent if I can record a fight and then post it on YouTube for educational purposes because I want other Meiwa players and other players to kind of get a perspective of how I deal with a class or a specific player and what approaches they can maybe adapt to their play style. They can ask me questions and I can answer to the best of my ability. That's what I'm all about. So if you look at any one of my videos, all the comments are basically questions on how do I do this, how do I do that, what costume is that, what's your skill add-ons, what's your your build, etc. It doesn't matter what it is. It's something like they're just asking questions, and I'm just helping to educate the community on players that are just trying to understand what to do, what they're doing wrong, and help them out accordingly. So recently, there was a couple weeks back where there was basically a dry spell in me posting videos, and that's simply because I've been running into a lot of people that have been denying requests for me to record fights, and they either ultimately I respect their opinion and I don't post anything, or basically they dodge completely and don't want to fight. And that's fine, that's their obligation, but what it does is that ultimately makes it harder for me as a content creator to provide more educational videos and give more perspective on the class for other players. And also like to see my development as I develop, my skill. And mind you, a lot of my videos are not in super serious fashion. Like, it's not like we're going full Villa bus, full flu bus, everything geared to the max, all elixirs and everything like that. It's not like that. This is very casual. It's for learning how to deal with the playstyles in a very basic sense, sometimes in a technical sense. I posted a video on how to deal with Mystic Vacuum Grab recently, using Char's Evasive Shot. I'm sure a lot of Musa Meiwa actually appreciated that, as I got many comments both in Discord and on the video asking how to do that and how useful is it, like these kinds of things are being asked, and those are the kinds of reasons why I'm posting videos like I am. So recently I've been posting videos without asking for permission, and that's hypocritical of me, yes, because that's what I originally was all about and that's what I promoted myself as. But at the same time, because I've been getting so much basically pushback and people not wanting to do fights with me, or not wanting to let me upload the videos I record because maybe they did bad and they don't want to be embarrassed or whatever, and I get that. Or maybe it's streamers that aren't interested in me posting videos about them, whatever the case is. I get it, I understand, and I'm going to respect that accordingly. However, moving forward, I'm not going to be asking for permission. I frankly don't need permission, and I don't mean that to be a dick. I'm just simply suggesting it's a game. Like, I'm not doing these fights, it's like super serious like they may think I am, where one argument is like, oh, well, you're prepared because you're recording, and I'm not, I don't have prior knowledge that you're going to be recording, and you're going to be going full tilt and I'm not, so it's going to make me look bad, yada yada, that kind of logic. I get it, but at the same time, it's not like that. And if you feel it's that way, then we could do round two. I can post another video, and if you beat me, you beat me and I post it. It's fair. Or you can post your own video, that's fine. I don't mind. Like, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be anything negative for me, in that regard. I'm not trying to post videos that show me just completely dominating people and then that's it. I post videos of people shredding me as well. Dissimulate and Lisa Divine are prime examples of that. I posted videos of them raping me, basically. So, but that gave perspective. Another situation is like where I'll get comments like these, where they're basically saying, good fights, but pretty messed up that you didn't tell me you were recording and posting on YouTube. Doesn't seem fair to not tell me that you were. Like I said, basically, honestly, I don't need to. And I know that sounds kind of dickish and selfish or whatever the case is, but you got to realize that these videos aren't intended to BM. It's not like I'm trying to trash talk you or anything like that. Specifically in this fight scenario, and I'm not going to name names or go over the video or anything like that to point to who it was, but basically the fights were very even, you know, and it wasn't like me trashing on this player or anything like that. So to have that kind of reaction to the video is, in my opinion, I feel a little unwarranted. And I understand, but like being let known, but at the same time, I don't really need to. So I wanted to give my perspective on that. And moving forward, like I said, I'm not going to be really asking players for this kind of... And it's not out of lack of respect. It's just because, frankly, people are just making it harder to post content. And worst comes to worst, if people don't want to fight in Battle Arena anymore, then I'll go to Open World, which I'm sure most people would probably enjoy that a little bit better anyways. But Open World tends to have that element where people kind of BM and trash talk each other more. And they say things like, you know, like, oh, you're an asshole for ganking me or whatever like that. And like, I don't really want to pollute my channel with that kind of content. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to educate and trying to improve myself. So if I get wrecked, rightfully so, I'll post the video. And people can see that I'm obviously still working on this matchup. And hopefully in the future I can post a video of me either doing another round with that player and doing better, or maybe versing someone else but the same class but doing better, you know, like that kind of thing. That's what my target goal is. That's the whole point of what I'm doing. So, I don't know. The community can give me their feedback and let me know what they think. If they feel I should stick to, you know, respecting players' opinions and asking them and whatnot, that's fine. I will make sure that I get their permission recorded in the video or whatever. But if people feel that others are being a little ridiculous and it's just a game, it's not like we're in a tournament setting like BSL or anything like that. This is just fair, fun fights in the BA. It's just for whatever, just to see how we can do and test our limits without necessarily buffing up to the max and doing all that. Then, you know, like there shouldn't be a need to request permission for that stuff. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it because friends of mine, they say I'm too nice. They say I'm too nice and they think I should just not really care. But, you know, not in like a negative way where I'm trying to like BM them. It's just like not really care because it's just like I'm considering their feelings too much on the matter rather than just doing what I should be doing and just doing me. And trying to promote my channel by not necessarily inflating it with fake content where it's basically me one-sidedly beating people, but, you know, me posting content that's reliable to look at as a reference point and an educational experience for other players. So, anyways, that's my long spiel. Give me your opinion on it, your comments. If you feel I should just do what I'm doing now, not really care about permissions per se, but just be respectful in terms of like, obviously I'm not going to post a video where I'm 41ing someone. I'm not going to do that. That's not educational for anyone. I'm going to post probably fights that are a little bit more even so that people can actually learn from it. If I encounter someone that's going to dump on me constantly, like if, for example, I record a fight versus Danim, who's a very, very, very skilled ninja, you know, I'll post it and show how much I'm getting my ass just pounded by him. But like at the same time, at some points that kind of feels like it's not educational. So I'm trying to find that fine line where it's, you know, still educational, still fun for everyone. They get to enjoy it and they get to learn something. but it also not be BM and not be something that's just like really not doing anything for anybody. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. I know I drag things on, just can't seem to get a point across in a few minutes. So yeah, but that's what's going on, and wanted to get your all's opinion on it, seeing as you guys are a part of the community. So appreciate it.